assessment and reporting. The knowledge report is the first report you will land on when you go into reporting. The group is pre-chosen for you. So firstly, you will need to select the group you wish to view. Here, we've selected Class A. The knowledge report shows how students are performing at subject level. It's more of a holistic view. You can see a top-level summary of the proportion of Class A at developing, secure, and extending. You can see at a glance how much the curriculum has been covered with the number of questions answered. If you only have a few questions answered, you're probably in the early stages of the curriculum and will want to give your students more time. We can see at top level the proportion breakdown per subject. In algebra, 7% are at developing, 69% at secure, and 24% at extending. Algebra is the strongest subject as far as extending goes. A lot of students are secure for geometry and measure, a number, ratio, proportion. But there are fewer students in extending compared to algebra. So we'll want to drill down further to look at the areas students are finding challenging. If we click on algebra, we can look at the next level down in the curriculum, the strand. We can then delve further and work our way down through the curriculum to the finest level, through theme, and then finally sub-theme. This shows us the developing, secure, extending breakdown at each level in the curriculum. You can also see which students are at each stage by selecting the number in the developing, secure, extending summary. So we can identify those students that are potentially close to extending and need extra stretch, and those at developing that may need tailored intervention. Teachers can drill right down into the curriculum to see the details of how their class or students are performing in each area of the curriculum. It also shows the latest developing, secure, extending status reached. So as students take another checkpoint or mini checkpoint, the status reached is updated. This means students always have the opportunity to improve and stretch themselves. The knowledge report really enables you to delve deeper into the curriculum and identify strengths and weaknesses to highlight areas where additional support is needed. Moving on now to the task report. This enables you to delve into the detail of how your groups and students are performing. You can see at a glance all the checkpoints and mini checkpoints Class A have done so far, and how each student is performing. From this view, you can delve further into the detail of how a class or individual has performed to understand next steps needed to support them. I'm going to click into mini checkpoint 1. Class A achieved an average mark below 50%. A lot of students are at developing, and quite a few students haven't completed their next steps. Now that I'm at the question level analysis for the whole group, I can see what has gone on. You can see that most students struggled on questions 1, 3, and 5. If I click on the question, I can see what it was about and what students got wrong. If I look at the first task, most students were at developing, and I can see which students completed a level up. Shara and Lamar haven't engaged with their level ups and have remained at developing for this reason. So follow-up is needed here to ensure they complete their level up and to help them progress in their learning journey. Simon and Aline have done very well. They are extending after completing the level up and are both very confident. Sam was really struggling. He did the level up and reached the cure. However, his confidence is okay, so he may need some more support on certain areas. Sarah and Lisa have engaged with the level up, but remained at developing, and have flagged to me that they are not confident. So I may want to cover the questions they were struggling with in the next lesson to see if they can move to secure. So, looking at the journey of each student provides guidance on which students may benefit from individual or small group intervention to get them to a secure level, and to provide stretch and challenge for those at an extending level.